You know what it is, Superstar Jay VIP Saturdays. Got something special in here. I call him a good friend. You know, anytime I go out the country and I need to see the royal, treatment and everything and to show the real love, it's my motherfucking man out of Toronto, Canada. You know what I mean? Yes. You know what I mean? I'm going to give him the crazy intro. Preme, what's up?
I'm here, baby. I'm here. I'm happy to be here with you finally, bro.
Yes, man. We've been talking about you reaching New York City for a long time, man.
Hell yeah. When they told me today, they like, you got to interview at Sirius. I'm like, is it with my nigga Jay? It's like, Superstar Jay? I'm like, do I know him, nigga? That's my brother.
Yes, man. The first time we did an interview, we did it right in your studio.
Yeah, Toronto.
Yeah, you showed me crazy love and everything.
Yes, sir.
But now you out here now. Before, your name was P Rain.
P Rain.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you shocked me when I seen it on Instagram. I was like, well, he changed his name or something?
Yeah.
And now it's Preme.
Yeah.
Now I've been doing my research because you never told me this story, the behind the scenes story of the whole Preme thing. People been calling you Preme.
Yeah, I always been Preme. It's crazy. I used to live in Queens for like a year.
Wow.
I lived in New York for like 2 years. I went to school, junior high out here. I lived in Brooklyn, Riverdale,
I didn't know
Brownsville. Yeah. I lived in Brownsville for like a year or two. I lived in Queens for like a year. So I went to junior high out here. And I remember living in Queens, I used to always hear these stories about the Supreme team and Preme. I was so fascinated by that shit. Like the nigga with all the money, the women, the jewelry. So when I moved back to Toronto when I was like 15, 16 years old. That was it.
Yeah, everybody just started calling you Preme.
I said, you better call me Preme. I ain't gonna answer.
Wow.
That was my name, yeah. So when I started rapping and shit, as I became an adult, I would get booked, shows, hostings and shit like that. And every time I would go out, the cops would show up and shut it down. They didn't fuck with me at all.
Wow.
I was one of those dudes with the target on his back.
Yeah, and
I was selling dope in the neighborhood. I was from a neighborhood that was like probably one of the most notorious neighborhoods in the city for like violence and shit like that. So they didn't fuck with us. And then I was the first nigga to come out of there really rapping. So they hated me. So they would show up to all that shit, shut it down, or call ahead and be like, yo, if you book this nigga and anything happens, we ain't showing up. These are bad dudes. You know what I'm saying? So I changed my name to P Rain really to get off the radar and make some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the minute I signed my big record deal and got, to the States and shit like that, I was like, I always felt like they won. You know what I'm saying? I was saying to my man the other day, I'm like, man, the cops made me change my fucking name, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be who I am. So I'm like, yo, I'm legal now. They can't touch me. So I'm back to Preme,
Back to Preme. Now, I say like this, for the fans that, came accustomed to you, because I've came accustomed to you as P Rain.
Yeah.
Did you think you was taking a chance? Because I know everybody back home knew Preme.
Yeah.
But then the fans that, your core fans knew P Rain.
Yeah.
Would you like, because I mean, you're a risk taker.
Yeah, if you don't know me personally, like, even when my name was P Rain as a rapper, nobody called me that knew me. They still call me Preme.
Yeah.
But on the music, if you was just a fan, you call me P Rain. You didn't know about Preme at all.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't a hard transition with like friends or family or nothing like that. But it definitely was a hard transition with my, my whole fan base. And yeah, people were like, you crazy nigga, you starting all over basically.
That's
like,
how I kind of felt a little.
Yeah, and I'm like, nigga, what is life if you're not willing to take risks? I'll be fine. The music will speak for itself. I could change my name 10 times.
Yeah.
The music gonna speak for itself every fucking time, and I'm in America now, so I'll be all right.
You got that good music. Yeah. Well, let's get into a record that I feel that you put yourself, will put you on the map. Let's get into a record for the fans and people that might not know who P Rain was, but Preme now. Let's go back.
You want to play some shit?
Yeah, I want to play some shit.
We got to play DNF.
DNF?
DNF, that's the one.
Let's get it. You know what it is, Superstar Jay VIP Saturdays. Preme is in the building.
I'm here, nigga.
What's up, man? Now,
my second home, New York.
Yes, I hope so, man. You got to come out here a lot. I know you in LA and everything.
Yeah.
Now, I have to say, a lot of people probably don't know your affiliation is with Drake. They're real good friends.
Yeah.
And like I see the genuine love between you and him all the time.
Yeah.
Now I always ask that. I see that you don't never really use him as far as, the beginning I heard tracks with you and him, but you really never used that cosign with him.
Nah, you know what? I always felt like, because of how big he was, how big he is.
Yeah.
It's hard, man, especially when you're not at that level. It's hard to break out of that shadow. You know, it's like something that'll hold down a lot of artists. I've seen it happen with a lot of people. So I always felt like I wanted to make it on my own. And, you know, just personally as a man, like I always felt like my music could stand on its own too. I know that for a fact. So I always wanted, it's for me, like I wanted to make it on my own. Still do. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to be the guy that comes up off of a Drake or another big artist and people look at you as like he's only good for a hit. But that nigga's on it. You feel me? So even with this project I got coming out, Light of Day, May 4th, Drake's not on it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want to stand on my own, too.
Now, have you spoke to Drake? I mean, I know he heard the music. Was he like, man, I want to jump on one of these records? I know, I know he's very enthusiastic of jumping on big records.
I got a single called Coastline that drops on the project May 4th, and the video's dropping for it that day, too. And that's like his favorite record off the project. And he wanted to get on it. I'm like, nigga. We got something. We could do something else. We'll cook up. But you know what? We've been working a lot. We got something coming soon.
Oh, wow.
I got a surprise. We got something coming soon.
Yes, man. Because I wanted to ask, you know, I know you don't get frustrated. You know, you've been, I seen you come from the bottom to the top.
Yes,
and
sir.
I know you like, nigga, at one point I couldn't even get to the country.
Yeah, I'm good.
You
I'm
know
happy.
what I mean?
I'm living life.
I seen that on World Star, and I seen when Drake was hyped when they got you into the country.
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, damn, I fuck with P. Rain, and I became a fan.
Yeah.
But sometimes does it get you a little frustrated when you see a couple of records that he does with people, and then they just strap to the stratosphere? You're like, no, I can do this.
Nah, you know what? I'm always happy for those dudes, man. I've never been that type of guy. I always find the positive in any situation, you know what I'm saying? And like, if I need a Drake record, it's always there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If I wanted it, it would be on the album.
Well, that's definitely a good choice. When you can say, when I could get a Drake record, you can get one.
So I don't know, maybe because of the simple fact that I know I could get it. I don't really care about it as much as like somebody else that's not affiliated with him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, I would love to see one of my records go with just me.
I know.
Not a feature, period.
But you have a lot of records like that. And also, not even talking about Drake, a lot of artists that's in the industry co-sign you. You know, and I've seen you do records with everybody.
Yeah, I know everybody.
You know
what's crazy? I was trapped in Canada for so long, Toronto, that every time a nigga would come to the country, they would come holler at me.
Yeah, I actually, me too.
You know, whether it's DJs, producers, rappers, they'll be like, man, who I got to fuck with in Toronto? And niggas would always come fuck with me. So before I was even able to cross the border to the States, I knew everybody just from niggas coming to Toronto.
Yes.
So when I finally got to America, everybody hit me like, nigga, you got to come fuck with me. They let you in. Come to the A, come to Detroit, come to New York, come to LA. You know what I'm saying? So I already know everybody. So I have a great relationship with everybody. I never been, you know, my name's solid gold in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
Very, man.
So I you know, like, we'll be in the studio like 50 times before we even cut a record because these are my real friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's easy for me. I'm blessed. I'm lucky.
Wow. So let's get into a record, man, you know, off the project that you got coming out. Now, I like the record with Wayne.
Yeah, Hot Boy.
Yes. You know what I mean? How did that record come about?
You know, I did that record with Party Next Door originally.
Wow.
Right? But we had did Can't Hang. So I took Party off the record. And actually, he's kind of still on it because he does the background vocals and the hook and shit like that. But it was a record that I wanted to do with Party Next Door.
Yeah.
I felt like Can't Hang was really a joint that we could do together. So I was like, man, should I just do this myself or get somebody else on it? I'd be like, it would be crazy if you put Lil Wayne on a Hot Boy joint, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I ended up getting the same manager as Wayne Cortez.
Oh, wow.
Bryant. And I was like, yo, first task.
Before we get into anything,
first job,
yes.
I need you to get Wayne on this motherfucker right here. And it took a minute too, so I kind of gave up on it. I was like, man, I don't really need it like that. The record's hard. He called me one day and he's like, yo, I got the verse. And it's the old Wayne verse. Like, it's old Wayne back in the day, rapping. And
vintage
I'm like,
Wayne?
Yeah, vintage Wayne. And I'm like, really? And I remember sitting back like, damn. And I remember hearing it for the first time, and I just paused for a minute. And I'm like, man, that was some bucket list shit for me. You know? Yeah, man, that was crazy.
Well, introduce that record to the people.
Oh, man, you know what it is, man. It's your boy Preme, reps up OVO. This is my new shit, Hot Boy with Weezy. Holla.
Let's
check it out.
get it, VIP.
All that, turn it up. All that good shit.
You know what it is, Superstar Jay, VIP Saturday. Still got P. Rain in the building. I said P. Rain. We got Preme in the building.
Yeah, you
well,
call
I'm a
me
good
anything.
friend, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So P. Rain, but Preme is in the building.
It's crazy because I'll be in the clubs and shit. Like, I went to Miami the other day when we shot the God's Plan video. We were out there recording for like a month or two. And I went to the club and I saw a DJ like, And he looked at me and I was like, what's up, nigga? He's like, P-Rain in the... I'm like, these motherfuckers. Bro, they ain't never gonna start calling me Preme.
Yeah.
So it's a hard transition, but it's funny sometimes 'cause I knew it would be that. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of DJs, when I'm moving around the city, they'd be like, P-Rain in the motherfucking bill. I'm like, nigga, I changed that shit.
Preme is in the building. Well, I want to know on this album, but the project, how do you have any features on here?
Yeah, we got a bunch of features. We got Post Malone, we got Ty Dolla $ign, we got YG, Lil Wayne, Party Next Door. We got Offset. A bunch of people on there.
Wow.
Yeah,
What's your favorite joints?
Star-studded. If I had to pick, my favorite record is Coastline.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the record I'm on by myself. That's gonna be the lead single. So you'll hear that on May 4th when it drops. I mean, like, I just really like the fucking song. It's just catchy as shit.
Catchy as shit?
Yeah.
What do you bring, you know what I mean, if somebody like, yo, I want to listen to Preme album, what are they going to be looking for on this album? Realness, the bottom, party shit?
Something I'm really proud of myself that I've always done musically is I've always been versatile. Like, I'll never put myself in a box. Like, you get the real shit, you get the fun shit, you get the shit for the bitches, you get the melodies, you get the bars.
I seen that on Dear America too.
Yeah, and I've been like that on every project since I've started. Because I mean, I rap because it's fun. You know what I'm saying? I like to experiment, I like to have fun. It's something I'm passionate about. So, you know, I could do the melody, I could do everything. So I do everything. Yeah. So you hear that on the album for sure.
Now, before you go, Toronto music, man. I'm not just the whole.
We blowing up, nigga. We took over.
Yeah.
We came to the States and we took the shit over.
Yes. Are you proud of that?
I'm not proud. I'm ecstatic.
Now, I was speaking to a couple of Toronto DJs, and they was like, yeah, you know, and I was like, what's hot? They was like, well, now it's like a lot of Toronto, like
the six, nigga.
The six music is playing in the clubs
we run
now.
It. Yeah, we run it.
Have you had any eyes on somebody like, yo, you know what? I might grab him up. Because I know you just like, you know, you're an entrepreneur. Is there a couple people that you feel out there in the streets?
You know what? I'm so focused on my own shit right now. I'm not even really looking at that. But if I was going to, there's a lot of young niggas, man. Presser.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, Presser, Killy, niggas like Jazz Cartier. It's real, you know what? And they're all so different. Like Presser, a little street nigga.
Yeah, I've heard.
Killy, I don't know what to call his shit. He's a little Asian rapper with the single braids hanging.
Yeah,
but he's killing it. His shows are sold out all over the world.
And
he's independent.
That's crazy.
Jazz Cartier. Then you can go all the way left with niggas like Daniel Caesar and Jesse Reyes. And then you could go with Drake, Party, The Weeknd.
And Preme.
Yeah, and Preme, obviously. And then you got niggas like Baca that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, shout out to Baca.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, we on a super dumb, serious wave right now. The city going crazy. You got the Prime Boys.
Damn.
Man, I don't even want to leave nobody out. We got so much people, man.
They know. Do you, like, when I go to Toronto, and a lot of people that don't reach to Toronto, you know, they don't know how heavy it is with the Caribbean scene. You know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people gave Drake slack, and they didn't know that this is how y'all talk. You know what I mean? I know you can put the Caribbean accent on any time. Is there any records on your project that you got, like, driven on that?
I don't really fuck with all that.
Nah, just
I'm Caribbean. I'm Guyanese.
Yeah.
But I feel like Drake killed it. I never want to get on a wave too late. I feel like he did it so well. Niggas like Party did it so well.
Yeah.
Like, I never want to jump on the wave too late. I don't even give a fuck if it's my own crew. Them niggas took that shit and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I did it now, it'd be corny because everybody's doing it now. So everybody's doing that Caribbean shit now, and it's corny to me. Corny as fuck.
So if it was a dope beat and you was like, damn, this shit do sound kind of crazy. You like,
I've had those opportunities.
Wow.
With dope beats and huge artists, and I'm like, I'm gonna stay away from that. I swear to God. I swear to God. Because you gotta understand, like, for us to do it, it's natural. That's where we're from. Toronto is a melting pot.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We have the Caribbean culture like that. That's where we're from. So for us to do it, it's natural. We've been talking with that patois and all that shit our whole life.
Yeah.
So when you see somebody from, like, Tennessee singing some fucking Jamaican shit, you're like, nigga, come on. Shit's watered down now.
Well, before you leave, man, give him your accent, because I remember you took me to a spot and I just seen you turn around. I was like, what? I was like, oh shit! And I'm not gonna say the story, but fucking Preme held me down. It was me, so and he was like, oh yeah, and it was crazy, man. You know, that was a dope story. Man.
That was Caravana too. OVO Fest. Nah, you in the city with me. I got to make sure we straight. But
yes,
you know, I'll give you the Guyanese action.
Yeah, give it to him, man.
But no, what the fuck, Guyana? You playing stupid or what? You buzzity? Nigga looking at me crazy like, what the fuck you just said?
Yo, let me tell you something.
That's some Guyanese shit, and I love to do that accent because that didn't catch on yet. Like, you gotta really be part of the Caribbean shit to know Trini and Guyanese and all that.
Yeah.
Niggas know the Jamaican and say Bumbleclad and try to impersonate that shit, but like, I'm Guyanese, so I gotta rep for my own people.
That's what it is, man. But let's get into a record before you leave. Give them your Instagram. You know, Preme is one of the flyest motherfuckers out of Toronto too, man.
Oh yeah, might be the flyest motherfucker.
Yes, man. Tell it. I don't know if you're gonna start a clothing line, but Preme gets it in.
Yeah,
man.
we got the Reps Up shit coming real soon. Reps Up, that's my gang, that's my wave. We got all that shit coming real soon.
That's what it is, man.
But follow me on Instagram, man. Preme, Preme. Twitter's the same thing. Facebook's the same thing. Check it out. May 4th, light of day. May 4th, light of day. Make sure y'all go get that.
Let's get it, man, and let's get into this record, Preme.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. What we playing? Hot Boy?
It's your time, man.
I want to play Hot Boy, man. It's the record we running with right now. It's featuring Lil Wayne. The video's fire. Go check out fucking Hot Boy, man. This shit is out of here.
Let's get it.